Okay, one, thank you for tuning in, logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour, right here, Illuminati Radio Podcast. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. And don't forget, people, if you want to join our Bible study class so you can learn something, send me a friend request to my Facebook page, which is PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook. Now let's go to the shooting that happened in Harlem, New York, on a bus.
The NYPD is holding a briefing on the shooting on an MTA bus in East Harlem this morning. Let's go ahead and listen in.
Good afternoon. I'm Inspector Peter Fiorello from the Detective Bureau of Manhattan North. The details I'm about to provide you are preliminary and subject to change, as this incident is just a few hours old. Earlier this morning at approximately 10 a.m., an MTA bus traveling eastbound on West 139th Street pulls up to the bus stop on the southeast corner of 139th Street and Lenox Avenue. While the bus was picking up and discharging passengers, a 14-year-old male was getting onto the front of the entrance of the bus.
A 14-year-old male was getting on the entrance of the bus. 14 years old. No way that this boy should be having any type of gun. No way. 14 years old. Now, if this is a real story, if this is not a real story, if this is a psyop, 14 represents ritual sacrifice. But I'm getting this news story as you getting it. I'm playing it as I'm playing it to you all. So we listening to this together, and we are going to decipher it together. So let's go ahead.
Another male begins to shoot at the 14-year-old as he was boarding the bus. The 14-year-old received a graze wound to the left side of his head.
Wait a minute. So this is 10 o'clock in the morning. A male was already on the bus. And then the 14-year-old gets on the bus. So these youths are just walking around with pistols like this. But yet we talk about gun control, right? We trying to crack down on the gun shops when we know this 14-year-old didn't get no gun from no gun shop. And the person that was on the bus already didn't get his gun from no gun shop. So where are these gangbangers or these dog Negroes or these black men getting these guns? Because it's definitely not from no gun shop. And that's why I tell you that was false when they said Kodak Black done, you know what I'm saying, filled out a gun lied on a gun application to get a pistol. Because Kodak Black don't get his guns from no gun shop. But let's go ahead.
The round struck the protective shield next to the driver inside the bus.
Matter of fact, I want to rewind that again.
The struck the front windshield directly in front of the bus, 9th Street and Lenox Avenue. While the bus was picking up and discharging passengers, a 14-year-old male was getting onto the front of the entrance of the bus. Another male begins to shoot at the 14-year-old as he was boarding the bus. The 14-year-old received a graze wound.
So a 14-year-old gets on the bus, and then another male, I guess that's on the bus, begin to shoot at the 14-year-old. Now that's a 14-year-old boy. So whoever's on the bus, if he's an adult shooting at a 14-year-old boy, what could you if you are older than this 14-year-old boy, what could you possibly be shooting at this 14-year-old boy for? When you should be educating this 14-year-old boy. You should be educating this 14-year-old boy instead of shooting at this 14-year-old boy if you are older than this 14-year-old boy. But if this 14-year-old boy is the same age as you, what I want to know is where they get these guns from.
To the left side of his head. One of the rounds struck the protective shield next to the driver inside the bus. A second round struck the front windshield directly in front of the bus driver. The suspect fled the scene on foot. Both the victim and the bus driver were taken to an area hospital where they were expected to recover. I'd like to introduce MTA President Craig Cipriano.
Thank you, Inspector. So I just want to stand there and say my heart goes out to the bus operator. I mean, what a traumatic experience this must have been. And out of the grace of God, we know that he did not suffer any physical injuries. So I just want to say my heart goes out to him. Again, this was an M1 bus southbound heading to Cooper Square. It was at the stop of 139th and Lenox. The bus operator has 4.5 years on the job. He's 39 years of age. What I want to reiterate here to our customers and to our employees is that the bus and subway system is safe. This year we carried over 270 million trips virtually with no incident. Okay. I want to thank NYPD for their partnership in keeping it safe. And with that, I'd like to hand it back over to the detective.
We got time for a couple of questions. Mark, Inspector, can you just talk a little bit? Was the 14-year-old boarding the bus? Was he being chased onto the bus? Does this appear this time to be a random shooting? At this time, the victim was boarding the bus. After viewing some video, I can say right now it looks intentional to me right now at this time. Do you think this is gang related? It's definitely an avenue we're going to investigate further on. Inspector, when we looked at the incidents of non-fatal shootings with kids up to the age of 17, they've doubled in the past 2 years.
That's what we want to know. We want to know, was the shooter on the bus already? Or was he off the bus and he seen this 14-year-old boarding the bus and the shooter was not on the bus, shooting at... Okay. The shooter must have been outside the bus because they said the front of the bus window was hit. So I don't know. Maybe he was on. I don't know if he was on the bus or off the bus. This is just breaking, so we still trying to figure it out here. With all that being said, where are these little boys getting these guns from? It's definitely not the gun shop. So to all of that gun control mess, it's definitely not the gun shop. Where they getting these guns from? It has to be, well, it has to be some agent. Yes, like I said, people, some agent. The same way how they used to drop the guns off into Chicago for the Negroes to pick them up and shoot and kill each other. It's some agent that is giving these guns out, knowing good and well these young boys is already brainwashed to kill each other.
What's going on and what's being done about it? Chief, the question over to Chief Green. Good afternoon. My name is Russ Green, Deputy Chief Russ Green, Executive Officer of Patrol Borough Manhattan North. And to follow up on that question, I can say that youth violence is a high priority for the NYPD. As a matter of fact, most of the members of the service behind me, we just returned from a youth violence strategy meeting held this morning by the Chief of Department at One Police Plaza, where recent violent incidents involving youth were discussed, not only in Harlem, but citywide. Inspector, I'm wondering, as you mentioned that this video is intentional, is that because there was some kind of work exchange or some kind of following around the corner? It just looks like there's a direct from the shooter immediately to the victim. There's no in between. There's no hesitation from what I got.
What are the injuries to the bus driver?
The bus driver right now has an injury to his left hand. Minor injury.
So the bus operator was taken to Harlem Hospital with trauma, and he has minor injury to his left hand.
Can you explain how that could have been much worse and the fact that the safety bar there may have protected him?
Sure. So like I said, out of the grace of God, he did not suffer any physical injuries. The bus operator barrier, the metal bar on the bus operator barrier stopped one of the bullets, which otherwise could have had real serious consequences.
Folks, last question. Anybody? As far as like, be off for a while, it's just that, obviously he's shaken up by it.
Sure. So, the bus operator was taken to the hospital with trauma. My understanding is that he'll be discharged today. And again, based upon, his mental well-being, we'll work with him to figure out when next he'll be in service.
Last question, Nicole. Inspector, step up.
I understand the 14-year-old was hit on the bus. What about the gun? Where is that? Where is it as part of the investigation now?
Right now, we got our detectives who are doing the video canvas of the route that the gunman ran. Hopefully, and most likely, we will catch him on video, track his path, and hopefully catch his face. Someone will make a recognition. There'll be a witness, or there's other techniques, how can I put it? That we can do facial recognition and all that and get a lead.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Again, a 14-year-old boy was grazed by a bullet while boarding a bus on 139th Street and Lenox Avenue in Harlem. Police believe the teen was targeted. One round struck the protective shield in the bus. Another round struck the windshield. Both the bus driver and the teen were taken to the hospital. They are thankfully expected to survive. The search continues for the shooter. Now, we'll continue to follow this story, and we'll update you right here on CBSN New York as we...
Now, the 14-year-old boy was great. Now, what did that 14-year-old boy do that is so... that somebody wants him dead? That 14-year-old boy got to be in a gang, or got to be into some gang activity. For somebody to want to kill you, I mean, it's crazy. These young boys, I mean, it's a wrap. This is news, people. This is breaking news. Want to thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you Illuminati News Hour right here on Illuminati Radio. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. And if you want to go tune into my Bible study class, make sure you send me a friend request to my Facebook page, which is PSTR Michael Smith. That's on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.